Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and here we are back again with another Future Card Buddy Fight review. This time I'm taking a look at the Trial Deck 2, also known as Savage Steel. I already took out the cards since the inside packaging was damaged and all that. I do believe that I am missing something. Oh yeah, just like the last one, it comes with the life counter or playmat and rulebook. This one is a beautiful purple. So let's set the box to the side. Take a look at the cards. So let's remove this right here. First on the roster is a Hollow Armor Knight Cerberus. Size 2 with a power of 5,000 and a defense of the same and a critical of 2. There's the other stats and information on it. There's no flavor text, so I guess that's alright. Here's size 3. My goodness. Power of 9,000, defense of 8,000, and crit of 4. Goodness. Has a call cost of 3 gauge. So that means you can't call it right from the beginning. You're gonna have to call it a bit later. Looks like there is actually flavor text. There's another. So you get 2 Armor Knight Black Drakes. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 Armor Knight Griffins. There's the stats on that. And here's a non-hollow Armor Knight Cerberus. There's another. And another. So you get 4 Armor Knight Cerberuses in total. You get 1, 2 Armor Knights Minotaurs. There's the stuff for him. Armor Knight Ogre. One, 2, 3, 4 Armor Knight Ogres. There's Armor Knight Hellhound or Heckhound, or yeah, I'm just gonna say Hellhound since that's what the card says. And for being pretty defensive, it's actually kind of weak with a critical of only 1. Granted, it's a size 1, so granted I shouldn't really judge since in the last deck there's a size 0 with a crit of like 2 or something. 1, 2. So you get 4 Armor Knight Hellhounds. Next is Armor Knight Wizard. It only has the flavor text. No abilities or anything, or call costs. Well, size 1 monsters, of course, wouldn't have a call cost. You get 1, 2 of those. Armor Knight's Eagle. There's the stats on him. It's a size 0. I forgot, here's the stats on Armor Knight Wizard. Let's see how many of these you get. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all for the monsters. We're getting into the spells and items. So first up is Crimson Slash. There's all the stuff on that if you can read it. Focus. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Next is Survival Chance. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. There's the conditions and uses of that. So just like Oracle of Tuval, you can only cast Survival Chance once per turn. But you get 1, 2, 3 of those. Next is Battle Aura Circle, which is a defensive spell. It's a counter. And you can't have a monster in the center, just like a Pillar of Fire. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 Battle Aura Circles. Invigorating Breath. You may only cast this card if you have a weapon equipped and you do not have a monster in the center. Gain 4 life. The amount of life you gain is reduced by the number of invigorating breaths you have in your drop zone. Wow. Yeah, and you get 1, 2, 3. Now to the items. Hysteric Spear. You have to pay 2 gauge. And this card also has Penetrate, meaning that you can deal damage directly to the opponent. 2 damage to be exact. You get 1, 2. So you get the maximum amount of Hysteric Spears that you can have in a single deck. And the most famous Danger World item, Boulder Piercing Spear, just has flavor texts, so nothing too special. It's a critical of 2, just like Hysteric Spear. 1, 2, 3 of those. What's a hollow doing back here? So the impact for this deck is Drill Bunker. Pay 2 gauge. You may only cast this card if you do not have a monster in the center. For this turn, give one of your weapons on the field plus 4,000 critical. Wait. Plus 4,000 power. Plus 2 critical and penetrates. And if the weapon is in this position, called standing position, then you can attack with it. So it's actually a pretty good card. And then you get 1, 2 non-hollow versions of it, so that's 3 impact cards in total. Then there's a My Buddy card, which can... How about I just let the card explain? If you have less than 4 buddies in your deck, you may have up to 1 My Buddy in your deck. You may buddy call using this card. So you can pretty much place this card in the buddy area so that you don't have to use any of your actual monster cards to be your buddy. You can just use this as like a substitute. And then of course it wouldn't be a trial deck if you didn't have a flag card. And of course this is Danger World, so you can only use Danger World or generic cards. Just like with the Dungeon World deck, you can only use Dungeon World and generic cards. And then it's right back to the Hollow Armor Knight Cerberus. So yeah, this deck is actually really well put together. Let's see if I can get this wrapping back in. Bit of treble. There we go. Okay, I promise you. Okay, there we go. That's the deck all bundled up. And like I already said, it comes with the life counter and all that, which goes all the way up to 24, which I don't really get how you could get 24 life, but hey, that's just me. That is just me. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this bit of an overview or review of Trial Deck 2 Savage Steel. My next video is probably going to be an actual buddy fight between the two trial decks that I've reviewed. So comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome.